Other issues in product and service design. The previous slides we're talking about the major factors that we need to consider when we design new products. Here are the other factors that we need to consider as well. Product service life cycle, degree of standardization, mass customization, product service reliability, robustness of design, degree of newness, cultural differences, global product design. So I'm going to explain this one by one. Product or service life cycles. We need to consider our new products is under what stage of the product life cycle. For example, if our new product is under introduction stage, if we are small SME companies, we should not redesign our products. But if we are a big company, it's better to redesign the product, because every time when we redesign the product, we get a more attractive product and the product cost will be lower. Under growth rate, the demand is expanding, so we better redesign our product because the spending can be allocated to the growing market. Maturity state, it depends. Some companies may redesign, some may not. Declining stage, we must not redesign our product because the demand is declining, reducing. Another factor, standardization. We need to consider this. Standardization means the extent to which there is an absence of variety in the product, service, or process. For example, if our product is a standard product, every unit is the same, will be the same. And when we produce it, we're going to produce it in a big volume. Standardized products are immediately available to customer because it is easy to produce, so it takes short time to launch the new product. The good points of standardization. If our products are standard products, we keep fewer parts, fewer components in our stock. Design costs are lower because those parts can be used in several products, so we just save our design costs. We can reduce training costs and time because again, the parts in those products are the same, so easy for our workers to install. And more routine purchasing, handling and inspection procedures. Quality is more consistent because standard product is easy to produce. Some more advantages. Order fillable from inventory means we can keep stock and then can take from stock to sell to customers. Opportunities for long production runs and automation, so can reduce the product cost. And need for fewer parts justify increased expenditure on perfecting design, improving quality control procedure. How about bad points of standardization? Designs may be frozen or freezed with too many imperfections remaining. Similar to this one, high cost of design changes increases resistance to improvements. For example, like computer keyboard. Today, we have the same computer keyboards all over the world, but from the research, it finds out that we can have like better format of computer keyboards, but companies do not want to change the computer keyboard because if they do that, it's going to make like confusing to the customer in the market because millions of computer keyboards are being used right now. And another bad point is decreased variety because when our product are standard product, customer don't have many choices to choose. Mass customization, designer needs to consider this as well. Mass customization is a strategy of producing standardized products, but incorporating some degree of customization. It means our product is still standard products, but we include a little bit of customization. Customization is like every unit is different. We include a little bit. There are two tactics for mass customization. Number one is delay differentiation, and number two is the modular design. So I will go one by one right now. Delay differentiation, the first tactic, is a postponement tactic, producing but not quite completing a product or service until customer preferences or specifications are known. For example, if we make a furniture, we have a furniture factory, we might make tables or chairs only 95% complete. We don't paint colors yet. Then when customer comes, they tell us what color they want. We will paint the color later and sell to customer. So at least customer get the preference of color that they like. Second tactic we call modular design. Modular design is a form of standardization in which component parts are subdivided into modules that are easily replaced or interchanged. So we will combine small parts together, some small parts together, and make a module. What are the good points for modular design? Easy to diagnose or analyze the problem and fix the problem when we have the product failures. Easy to repair and replacement, and easy to produce and do the assembly. Next factor, we need to consider product reliability. Reliability is the ability of a product, part, or system to perform its intended function under a prescribed set or normal conditions. Failure is a situation in which the product, part, or system does not perform as intended. Normal operating conditions, the conditions under which the items or the product reliability is specified. So how can we improve product reliability? There are many ways. For example, we can improve the part design, or we can improve the production techniques, improve tasting, or we improve user education, like give user our manuals how to use the product properly. Robust design is another factor that we need to consider. Robust design is a design that results in products and services that can function over a broad range of conditions, meaning our products can perform well under broad conditions, whether it is hot or cold, whether it's wet or dry, and so on. So the more robust the product or service, the less likely it will fail due to a change in the environment. Degree of newness. We also need to consider this factor. Product or service design changes. There are 4 types of newness. Type 1, modification of an existing product or service, meaning we adjust a little bit of our existing product. For example, cars, we may change the front lights, change spoiler a little bit. So it is easy to do. Second type, expansion of an existing product line or service offering. For example, if we are selling the green tea, and we have normal green tea, later on we might launch green tea with the lemon flavor, green tea with the jasmine flavor, for example. Type 3, clone of a competitor's product or service. Type 3 means we don't have this product in our company, so we need to look for competitor product and then try to study what are the components inside, and we try to copy them and or even make the new product better than the competitors' products. And type 4 is a very new product or service. Nobody in the world has this product before. For example, the first digital camera or the first desktop computer in the world. So very new product. So why students need to study or consider degree of newness? Here it is. The degree of change affects the newness of the product or service to the market and to the organization, risks and benefits. Normally for type 1, for example, if we adjust the new product our product a little bit, so we face with low risks. However, we also gain low benefits. But if we go to type 4, very new product, it's going to be high risk because the markets may not accept. But if the market accepts, we're going to gain high benefit, like we get high profits, for example. So if we are like SME companies, we better do like type 1 or type 2. But if we are big companies, we can do type 4 because we can take the risks. Next, we need to consider cultural differences. Multinational companies must take into account cultural differences related to product design. In other words, we cannot have exactly the same design and selling to customers all over the world. We need to consider like customer behaviors, customer attitudes, and their cultures. So we need to adapt or adjust our product to fit with each continent or to fit with each country. Global product design, virtual teams. Today, we can combine the efforts of a team of designers working in different countries. So designers all over the world can help design the new product. So it's good, provide a range of comparative advantages over traditional teams, such as we can engage the best human resources around the world, meaning we get the good designers around the world to help. And we can assess the global customer needs. Still global product design. Original equipment manufacturer or OEM designs and manufactures a product based on its own specifications and sells to another company for branding and distribution. For example, if we're talking about the Toyota cars, the tires are Bridgestone tires. When Bridgestone make these tires, Bridgestone will make the tires according to Bridgestone specifications and then sell the tires to Toyota company. In this case, Bridgestone is the OEM. Original design manufacturer or ODM, it is different. Designs and manufactures a product according to purchaser specification. Here this one, they do a lot in technology or IT products. For example, Hewlett Packard or Lenovo, they will let other companies produce the computers for them. Those manufacturers will produce computers according to Hewlett Packard or HP or Lenovo specification. In this case, those companies, they are ODM.